Hey guys, this is Courtney with O.T.G, Team O.T.G. I just recently topped at the regional side event playing Tenpai. I also won the Yugioh day the same day. Basic list. My matchups were for the regional. I played Fiendsmith Asmine round 1, 2-0 that one, 20 minutes under. And then I played God, what was it? I played the mirror match 2 of that one. Went into round 3, played, I believe it was Memento. It didn't matter. That was a 10-minute round. Other than that, before we get into the deck profile, a couple shout outs here. Shout out to our local store, Chaos Cards and Games. Shout out to Tyler for letting me borrow the deck. Shout out for Sean for making this video for me.
I'm not flipping the camera though.
And then, of course, shout out the team as well on the grind and Jackson. Other than that, let's just get right into it. We did just pretty much basic stuff. 3 Hydra, 3 Chandra, the 1 Fadra, and 2 Genroku. The one thing that I did play that a lot of people don't play is the Dora Dora, but I do believe that you need extra names a lot of times. If not, you'll run into the issue where you don't draw the stuff you need in this deck, and you'll just open non-engine and end up losing for the most part. I also played the 1 Magma Mutt. I ended up siding it out a lot just because a lot of people aren't on Fiendsmith anymore, and it doesn't hit as much. Played the 3 Kaiman basic, the 1 Summoning, plus the Terraforming, and then the 1 Prosperity. I played 2 Droplet. This should be Lightning Storm. However, I don't own Lightning Storm apparently. I couldn't find mine. And then I will say though that during the mirror, that this absolutely cooked the mirror. We went into game 2, and he had seals. He special summoned out his Fadra, and I ended up dropletting the Fadra in battle phase to end up just winning the game because obviously now he can't be protected. Followed by the 2 Raigeki. I actually didn't see this card all day. Played the 1 Duster. Saw it maybe once or twice, but only against a match or a game I lost. Followed by 3 Ash, Best Hand Trap, the 3 Shifter, followed by the Mulcharmies. I probably would say half the time that I would activate Shifter, and then on resolution activate the Flawless, they would always just pass on a set monster, and I'd proceed to O.T.G. 3 Imperm, and then 3 Impulse. This card is absolutely insane. This card will, if I had this card in my hand, I pretty much felt safe almost 90% of the time. Go on to the extra deck. Played the 1 Striker with SP. Didn't use it at all. Seals. I actually didn't get to use it hardly at all because nobody made me go first. The 1 Hida and Princess. I don't think I actually went into the links maybe but once. I went into a Hida line to steal in the mirror match to steal a Chandra to go to battle phase. Samurai Destroyer. I didn't actually get to make this against my Yubel matchup in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Day event. I ended up just not being able to make that at all. I think I stayed on the Moonlight more than anything. Just bouncing the Phantom every time they brought it out. Odd-Eye's Meteor Burst. Obviously for the mirror matches, or if you just need that extra step in the battle phase. And then we played the 3 Rose Dragons. I made Moonlight, like I said, just the one time. Ruddy Rose, though. Ruddy Rose is a crazy card, so there's a lot of things that you can do with Ruddy Rose. There was a point in time that I actually Pot of Prosperity and grabbed Shifter, made Ruddy Rose, banishing my graveyard just so I could Shifter my opponent again, just because I knew their deck couldn't handle Shifter. This is also really good in the mirror match to say if your opponent went through a lot of resources, you can just make this, banishing the graveyards, and their follow-up's pretty much just dead. Other than that, that's pretty much. This card's great. This is probably one of the best cards in the extra deck. Q belt for the O.T.G through shifter. That one's pretty self-explanatory. 2 Biden Dragon, you have to play 2. And then the Transcendia Dragon and Trident Dragon. Didn't make Trident Dragon all day. And then as far as the side deck goes, 3 Heat Wave, 2 Talent. I hate this card. I didn't use it a single time. Every time I felt like I had it in my hand, I felt like going Seals was just better. It just seems like you don't do enough under it. 3 Cosmic Cyclone. You have to run this in Tenpai just for the simple fact that the Centurion Bistio matchup is a real pain. Like, that matchup is hard. If your opponent's able to make Blazar, there's 9 times out of 10 you're probably losing that match. Especially if they make double Blazar, there's no getting through it. Followed by the 3 D barrier. Same thing, mirror match and the Bestial Centurion, just keeping off synchros. And then I played the 1 Quackimiro Drago. The Quackimiro Drago also kind of was very mid. Anytime that I actually win it, they just always had the out to it. You'll notice that the side deck's actually 12 cards. I found out after submitting my deck list that I only had Santa Claus in the side deck. Found out that I lent him out to a friend, and so I had to play with a 12 card side deck, and I didn't feel like actually finding a card to replace it. But in the end, it didn't even matter. It felt like my side didn't really need my side much. And that's the deck profile, and thanks.